quiet here. Toma's playing his ventriloquist game again, huh? Toma? Toma? Hey, you can come out now. Paimon's seen you already. Huh, not a peep. So where the heck is he then? Huh, what's got Taro Maru so worked up today? He's always such a good boy.
Hello. Have either of you seen Toma?
No, we thought he'd be with you. Why? Has something happened?
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I heard that Toma had been taken away by the Tenryou Commission. I wasn't certain whether it was true, so I came right here. The fact that he hasn't arrived here as we arranged suggests that it is true. The Raiden Shogun is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree. And the 100th vision bearer in question, the one who will have their vision seized, I fear, is Toma.
Hold up a second. So the ceremony that Toma said the Tenryou Commission were busy preparing for, that was this vision hunt ceremony? And he was the target all along?
I believe so. The Shogun and the Tenryou Commission see the ceremony as a milestone. This cannot happen. I must go and rescue him.
Yeah, like it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro Commission. So if you go and pull a stunt like that, you're basically declaring you and the Raiden Shogun are enemies now, right? And by doing it so publicly, you might be implicating a lot of other people from the Yashiro Commission too.
There is no other option. I must act with haste. The ceremony is about to begin. He is my friend. But... Okay, I'll wait here for your return. Get back safely.
Don't worry, Ayaka. A friend's life is on the line. We ain't...
Capable of using elemental energy without a vision. You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions, the enemy of eternity. You will be inlaid upon this statue.
Don't be scared.
You are that which is furthest from eternity. Exceptional. This ends now. Inferior.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Don't challenge Uruguay! Uruguay, you're up! Ta!
Shogun, who was that?
Seize her under the decree. Huh? Next time, I will strike twice.
Why have we stopped here?
In case you've forgotten, the Komore Tea House is the safest place for me to hide in this area. The only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. Go to Tatarasuna and find the resistance. The Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be willing to shelter us, but the resistance is an exception.
Hyman's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah! Sangonomiya's group! The ones who came together to fight the Vision Hunt Decree!
That's right. The resistance was founded by Sangonomiya Kokumi, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. Currently, it's her subordinate, Goro, who leads them in their war against the Shogun's army. However, the Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the resistance, so your dealings with us would normally be frowned upon. But you're different, so that shouldn't work against you. As far as I can see, the resistance shouldn't have any reason to turn you away. The only issue is that we can't be sure of the resistance force's current location. You'll have to ask around along the way. You'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun's army at some point, so be sure to... Me too. Well, I should probably head inside the tea house now. I'll see you when I see you, whenever that is. In the meantime, stay safe.
We gotta hurry up! The Tenryou Commission could be right around the corner! Let's get out of here!
Oh, hey. You managed to escape too?
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Hiki Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be a safer place than a war zone. What about you?
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nozuchi Beach. It's complete chaos over there. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation, so the front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. Now they're back to Nozuchi Beach. And that's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. It's much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who's who, and anyone you run into... I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing so fast. The further away we can get, the better.
Agreed. Why don't we stick together? Can't hurt to team up with someone.
Nozuchi Beach. Sounds like that's where the Resistance and the Shogun's army are battling it out right...
Teach me a lesson.
Looks like he's in a tight spot.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for...
Nice and tight.
Let me weave you a
Train
purse.
harder.
You saved me. I thought I was about to die. Thank you so much for your help. I'm Teppei, of the Gobius platoon. I was sent to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my part. So, you aren't dressed like... Great! Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are for more people. I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to speed on our current situation. As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage when it comes to open confrontation. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, as for us, vision bearers are few and far between as it is. The fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind of... If only I had a vision myself. Not. I couldn't help but notice that you used
She's a special case. She doesn't have a vision, but she can control the elements anyway.
Are you serious? That's incredible. I guess that means you're immune to the Vision Hunt decree. You have to let me introduce you to General Goro. Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution. Anyway, we shouldn't delay. Let's head off.
Body and mind.
This is what happened, General Goro. I was surrounded by shogunate samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The resistance could really use people.
I presume you've heard that the goal of the resistance is to defeat the shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt decree. This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must tell me. Why do you wish? You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree, right? Yes, there was a disturbance allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the Raiden Shogun appeared in person. Why do you wish to discuss this? What?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then after that, they added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we...
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a show. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler."
What? Who are they called?
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. Her Excellency is currently away from the... I will ask Teppei here to show you around the camp first.
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics divisions. I'll make sure you get a warm resistance welcome. Let's start with the field hospital. Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce...
Looks like a strong addition to the troop.
Whoa, whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought, Teppei. Did you bring this one in?
Well, at one point, there were a horde of...
Look at you. When did you...
This lady stole the show, though. I heard. She even stormed the Vision Hunts.
Amazing work, both of you. Still, but seeing fresh recruits...
Huh. That's a lukewarm epiphany.
It did? Well, I heard about a remedy. They say it feels...
Sure, I'll take...
So?
Well, how about we... If you're a fan of weird... But if you're more of a... Thanks for your help. All right. I knew you'd back... I can't guarantee it'll... Why don't you hand me the ingredients?
Ow, ow, huh?
Looks like this might actually...
Sparring? When you first apply... Thanks to both of you.
Don't forget to visit the
the training ground.
Oh, another miss. Let's see now. I've loosed exact...
Bullseye?
Only one.
This isn't good. How hard could it... with prog...
Seems things have gotten... I guess we'll just have to keep...
Come on, guys. Let's come... Listen up for a second. In battle, and that was after
We promised not to take too much of your time. A quick demonstration would be all we need. Our previous training was so rushed that we hardly remember the proper technique.
It would mean a lot.
Oh, you got it.
Pressure getting to you? That's no way to demonstrate. Come on, try again. Let's go. Show us what...
Leave it to me.
Ready? I'm sure you'll get it. Well, there you have it. I told you our latest recruit is pretty strong.
Incredible! I think I understand what I was doing wrong now. My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force.
Those few, huh? Watching your demonstration was a great help. At least this time I was able to observe. Honestly, before this whole conflict came about, my wife and I were leading a quiet life together. War and battle, the actions of the Shogun's army ignited some... Can those of us without... There's no use in
Stay focused. Now then, where should we head?
Sir, there are still many wounded in the...
What? We'd better go assess this... Get them! Well, we managed to hold them off. But we have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. The enemy should... Unless we have a traitor in our midst. They must have an informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. Our priority is finding the agent and protect...
Sir, if I may, I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already collapsed. The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their... I suggest we repair the walls and double the...
In that case... And why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us. Just don't underestimate me. If there's anything I know, it's logistics. You'll see. Do it! Seems I've made another... I thought getting transferred to the front line would...
Why are you so...
It's just like General... There are a mold... Anyway, if all goes well... Strange? I don't see General...
The Shogun's army is... As for us, the situation is... For now...
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the... We mustn't let to...
So, you are the only one here? She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the Resistance has even held out for this long is thanks to her. But soon, the Resistance will fall. We have already rooted out those behind the Resistance. All.
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the Resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice. Our resistance has only just...
It is futile. There is one other thing. I will make you a deal. Hand her over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous to both sides.
So that's why you brought reinforcements. Just to get...
She is of great importance to the almighty Shogun. But the way I see it, she is expendable to the Resistance.
That's where you're wrong! She means just as much to us! As a member of the Resistance, she's a comrade. I'll never surrender her to you. The Resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone from the very beginning.
General Goro!
Tepe and the Traveler. It would appear our time to fight side by side has finally come.
Well, well. We meet again. This time, I won't let you get away. I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving asylum. That you choose to show up here proves that you have more bravery in you than... Why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
A fight of honor?
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest warrior. To the superior force, there's little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker, her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. Do not feel...
Well, what do you...
Come a little closer.
Stronger than I anticipated. This contest has served it. Soldiers, attack! Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign!
Prepare to engage! All of you, with me! Stand firm! Hold the line! Her Excellency!
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment!
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered!
Kazuha!
We meet again, old friend.
Retreat!
All forces, retreat!
Greetings. This is the first time we've met. Please, I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance, and perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply, I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find you join the Resistance, though. Do you have a plan beyond this point? In that case, shall we continue our conversation at the Shrine of Sangonomiya? Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed. I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss...
I know Watatsumi Island very well.
Goro, thank you for all you have done. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army. I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while.
Well received, Your Excellency.
Thank you for all your efforts so far. Fight for the future of Inazuma.